In December of 2023, Adam Windscreen declared that there would be an 8-minute stretch of the film Godzilla X Kong where there would be no human characters present, only Titans doing their thing. This announcement was clearly made knowing full well many critics complain about human characters in monster films, in the hopes that these same critics and their audiences would be enticed by the idea alone. So it amuses me to no end hearing all the exposition being dumped into the trailer, and the glimpses of human stuff that the trailer really doesn't want to focus on.
The last time those two met up was almost the end of Kong.
They don't have to like each other, they just have to work together.
Discovered a signal. She can feel it. They can feel it too.
It's not just a signal.
Something even they're afraid of.
It reeks of a plot too complicated for its own good, a story so convoluted that it needs explaining. All the while they are regrettably saying, yes, there's humans in it, I know. It's almost like they are perpetuating the stigma against human characters in monster films by being terrible at making worthwhile human characters in monster films. All this is speculation, of course. Speculation based off previous evidence, but still. There's every chance the human narrative could be well written and make all of the sense. Was that a pig just flying past my window? As if we needed more evidence that the people making this film don't know what the fuck they're doing, we have this line.
For centuries, the Titans were the guardians of nature, and the great apes became the protectors of humanity.
Humans are nature, you half-wits. Which leads us nicely onto Godzilla and Kong. Kong looks to still be manipulated into being the human cast's personal slave monkey. At least that's consistent. And it's all but confirmed that that is a brace on his arm. I can't wait to see the context of how they made that thing. We also see a bunch of Kongs and Ginger Kong who are going to war? Against who exactly? Can't wait to see the context around that. And Godzilla is glowing bright neon like he's a Pacific Rim 2 reject and performing his nuclear nova whilst being attacked by the military. I can't wait to... you get the idea. My interpretation is Godzilla gets buffed, again, somehow, and can't control it because Mothra isn't around. He then swims off to metamorphose into Pinkzilla to better control himself. And you know what? If that's the narrative, I can go with it. I think that'll work. Although I'm not sure I'm going to enjoy the meta reason for the change. Another Titan is hinted at in the trailer, one that has a similar eye glow to Godzilla, and breathes a similar attack, albeit a freezing breath rather than a burning one. We don't see much more than that in the trailer, but based on what we've seen, I'm assuming this is going to be an evil version of Godzilla, which then informs the whole Pinkzilla thing. Because what's the best way to distinguish two Godzillas? Make one pink. Plus, when they inevitably do a beam duel, we can tell who's winning. For fuck's sake. I am aware there's a toy of this monster out that has white and blue coloration, which blows a hole in the side of my distinguishing theory. But that only makes me lean in a different direction. Everything is so brightly and unnaturally coloured in the trailer, I wouldn't be surprised if this was a deliberate attempt to make things more visually jarring and spectacular, like a certain other cinematic universe that's gone down the pan. Overall, the trailer has not left a good impression on me, but I reserve a full and proper judgment for the release of the film. Who knows? Maybe Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire will be good. And my apologies for this video being so negative. I promise I'll have something better soon-ish. Until then, I look forward to hearing what you have to say about the trailer. Last but not least, thank you for watching.